Hey everyone, Miss Reimer here with Music Teacher Message. Today I wanted to talk through two different types of planning styles. I'm in my little planning series as I'm getting ready for next school year. And so I thought I would walk through digital planners versus paper planners and what I like about both systems. So let's get into it. So as a specials teacher, a music teacher, there are a lot of planners out there that I just haven't figured out how to make it work. Sometimes there's, not enough boxes on the page for how many classes I teach, and so that can be a little frustrating. I do kind of like that teacher planner look where there's a box for every single class you teach, but it's never worked out for one that you can get for, if I have 9 classes in a day. Most planners don't have that many boxes, or I'll have 9 one day and 7 one day and 8 another day, and because some of my classes are different lengths. And, so there's never a planner that works perfectly. I've tried making my own, and it just wasn't worth it to me. So after several years of getting kind of frustrated with teacher planners that don't work for me, I kind of jumped into digital lesson planning, and I found some things that I really did like about it. So this is an example of one that I bought and I liked, and I've used it for a while. I actually really used it in grad school, and I really like it because with an Apple Pencil on my iPad, I can write something like, we've got testing one day, and then, it's in there, testing. But then, I can highlight it if that's what I need. And then if something happens and let's say it moves, you can just highlight it and drag it to another day. And I was so oh my gosh, this is amazing, because I used to have to erase things or scribble it out and draw arrows and stuff. And I thought, this is perfect. I liked the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then this one has 2 boxes on the side for to-do list or whatever. And I thought this was going to be it. I liked it when I was teaching middle school, because then I really did have the same class every day. And so I could say, okay, on Monday I taught you this, now it's Thursday and we're going to do this, and kind of build off of it. So I really liked that. But for me now that I'm back at elementary, this sort of planner doesn't quite work for me anymore, because I don't need to write the same plan every single day. For example, I have kindergarten every single day. I don't need to write out their whole lesson 5 days. I do like it sometimes because I can make a note of there was a fire drill on Wednesday, so that class didn't get to this activity or whatever. And then I know the next week not to be frustrated, why don't you remember this? Because we had a fire drill, we didn't get there. So it's good for that. But overall, for actually writing out my lessons, this kind of layout hasn't been working for me. So then I went back to paper planners. And I'm going to share 2 different layouts that I've been working with, and I'm very happy with both. So I've been using the Happy Planner planners the last couple of years, and I like them because they've had a lot of fun Disney layouts. And I teach elementary school. It's kind of nice having fun, whimsical planners for school. So I'm looking at one which is called the dashboard layout. And so on one side, we've got the days, and then there's kind of a weekly layout here. And then on the other side, we've got this gigantic to-do list. We've got some other places to write different things. Okay, so that's what a dashboard layout looks like. And when I got mine, I liked it. And then once I really started using it, I was like, this is perfect. So let me show you what I'm thinking for next year as a possible layout. So I like this weekly layout, so I can write down, anything that's happening that week. If we have a holiday and there's no school, if there's an assembly, if we have a special dress-up day, I can write them all in here. And then that way when I'm just looking at like kind of my week at a glance, it's like, oh yeah, Wednesday's hat day, don't forget. And then I color code all of my like classes. So kindergarten is yellow. It has to do with what their textbook color is. First grade is red, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, and then I've got a box for band down here. And then I also teach adaptive music, and there wasn't another box available on that side, so I put it over here, and they're pink. And then that still leaves me like a big to-do list and then areas to write things. I've been using this bottom section for holidays so that I don't forget that it's like, hey, it's time to start your Valentine's stuff, or like we are X number of weeks out from Veterans Day, you need to start learning this school song or whatever. So that is one layout that I like and that has been working for me. The other layout is just the vertical, and I know a lot of people love this. I've never been a big vertical person. It's just kind of like this. And so there's like 3 boxes per day. And then there's like some room on the side to write things. Sometimes there's a picture, sometimes it's just like a box like this. And for a lot of things, I didn't love that. I was using it as kind of like a to-do list almost. So the top box would be like before school starts, make sure you get this stuff done. The middle box was during, I have lunch and prep together. So I have like a little chunk of time in the middle of the day. So if I need to go make copies or something like that, call a parent, whatever. And then at the end of the day, that would be the bottom box. Anything I need to take care of before the next day of school. And so that was all fine and dandy. But then I really started thinking about what could we do to do like lesson plans in this? And I decided to change it up in this planner. I'm only going to put like 4 classes worth of lessons in here. So kindergarten is my yellow, first grade, second grade, and then the pink is for my adaptive music. So each grade is, or class or whatever, is going to get 4 boxes. And I'm going to put like, this got really kind of different. On our report card, the kids get 3 grades plus a conduct grade. So we're grading them for like standards based. So it's singing, playing instruments, and reading and writing music. So we're gonna do singing, playing instruments, reading, writing music, and then like other. If there's a book that goes along with something, if there's like a cool YouTube video I can use as a hook, just kind of like other things. We're talking about a holiday, make sure we, get into that. So I think this is new for me, but I'm very excited about it. So I'll just have K1, 2, and then I decided I want to put adaptive music up and down. I had to think about it for a little while, so it's not colored in yet. But adaptive will be up and down. And then I'm going to, right here, use these 2 boxes for like comments on the kindergarten lesson. These 2 are for comments on the first grade lesson, and these 2 boxes are for comments on the second grade lesson. So if something, like I said earlier, didn't go right, like if there's a fire drill or, there's a behavior issue and we kind of got slowed down, things like that. Or if it's like, this was a great song, make sure you use this next year. Or like, this song wasn't maybe the best I could do. Like, let's find a different one. Then I can just have like commentary in those boxes. So I said, Digger. I said, this is for K1, 2, and adaptive music. And then I've got the identical planner for 3, 4, 5, and band, which kind of seemed like overkill. But I feel like this gives me a lot of room to like really write out the lessons. And that's one thing I don't like about a lot of planners is it doesn't give me enough room. When I see like other teachers talking about their planners in YouTube videos, a lot of times it's like a 5th grade teacher, a 3rd grade teacher, or something like that. And they, are just writing like, we're social studies, we're working on chapter 1, section 2. And like, you can write that in these itty tiny, you can write that in these itty bitty little boxes that a lot of teacher planners give you. But I think for me, because I don't have something like that we just follow, I'm pulling a song from here and we're gonna, make up an activity that goes with this, and we need some sort of music theory over here. And I'm kind of like putting together all of this stuff myself. I really like having more room to write. So I've started using this already for next year and like planning that out loosely right now. And so far, I absolutely love it. And I'm kind of like, why didn't I think about this sooner? So that's where I am. My planning setup for next year is starting off kind of, it's going to be kind of a hybrid. I shared my Excel sheet in the last video, my paper planners here, and you'll have to wait until the next video to see what comes next. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope this is valuable to other teachers or future teachers out there. If you have any questions, please put it in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.